Hey guys, so I'm finally out here early enough to get some foraging done that I've been needing to do in our beautiful medicinal backyard. Um, Question for you. Have you ever tried to cultivate an herb, a plant, a flower of some sort that generally grows in the wild beautifully? It'll just, no problems in the wild. But when you try to take care of it and when you try to frickin' grow that thing, it just won't do it. It just won't go. It just won't go. It just won't grow. So that's happened to me with some things. Um, we can all claim to be a green thumb or we can all claim to be a black thumb. I'm kind of an in-between thumb. I love growing things, but I don't always have success, okay? I'm not like the ultimate grower who knows exactly what she's doing all the time. That's by no means at all who I am. But I do love to grow things. I'm a kind of a crazy plant lady, and, you know, sometimes they die. I'm sorry. But I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, yeah. But there are some things that it just won't grow if I have my hands on it, and it'll grow just splendidly in the wild. One of those things, as I was trying to get to, is chamomile. So, funny enough, I planted a bunch of chamomile last year, and put it in like a little pot, kind of like, had a little corn road or whatever. I was trying to make a nice, like in a pot, but a nice big patch of it in a pot. Because I love chamomile. We all love chamomile. It has amazing benefits, which I will get into here in a little bit, in a moment. But I just want to tell you this little story first because it's funny. So, evidently last year, I must have either the wind took something or something dumped out where I was doing my planting, because we have a little rock area over here where we do all of our work for the yard, if you will. So it's off the grass. It's in a rocky area. So, something must have happened where seeds galore must have got thrown, either dumped, thrown, who knows what. So, last year I'm trying to, get some chamomile going. This year I'm trying to get some chamomile going because, not the greatest green thumb there is. I'm struggling with the chamomile. It's growing, but it's not growing a lot. Like, it hasn't flowered yet. But guess what? The ones in the driveway that I just discovered 2 months ago, the babies, they're amazing. They're blooming. I've had 3. This is my 3rd. I'm glad I'm up early this morning because I need to get these things before they die out on me. A lot of them are blooming beautifully. Some of them are just budding, Anyway, I've got a small little chamomile patch to harvest from. This will be my 3rd harvest today from the chamomile patch. No, it's not really a patch. It's just scattered seeds that came up through the rocks. But damn it, it's my chamomile patch, and I'm kind of proud of it, even though I didn't mean to do it. So let me show you what this patch looks like here. It's really actually kind of funny. Let's move the camera out a little bit here. Let's see the yard. Alright. So over here I have the potted garden. We have it's been raining, so we have the pots out over here and some rainwater. But here we have the chamomile that's been planted that, it's growing. I am proud of it. I put even these ones right here are actual seeds that I planted this year. So this is my pot oak chamomile, right? It's looking healthy-ish, right? Oh, healthy-ish. Well, let me show you. My little patch of chamomile over here. I already started harvesting a little bit this morning, but I realized that I wanted to kind of show you and laugh about this with you guys. Right here, look I have all this chamomile that's budding like crazy. Like I said, this is like going to be my 3rd little harvest that I'm taking these buds from. Right? So what is chamomile? Why am I so excited about chamomile? First of all, if you've never smelled fresh chamomile, oh my God, it smells so good. It's got this like really fruity, apple-y kind of scent to it. It smells so yummy. And chamomile is absolutely wonderful for soothing and relaxing. A lot of people out here, out there, out everywhere use, yeah, and it's nice to see, I got all, this is all chamomile right here. I don't know how close you can see this because it's on the rocks and you can't see very much of it, but all, this whole patch, all the way over there, it's all chamomile, all right here. So it's just random ass seeds, guys. So yeah, so we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be cutting down a little, some chamomile buds here, okay? So when you harvest these, you don't, so you actually, oh, they smell so good, you guys, you don't even know. You can, really, you don't have to harvest anything but the bud tops, right? You want to harvest these after the morning dew, and just kind of plop off, oops, just kind of plop off the top there. And I got a little basket. I actually have scissors where, yeah, that didn't work. I didn't show you anything there, did I? Just got some basket. Here we go. So I got some scissors that I'm just kind of cutting below the stem so I don't mess the flowers up at all. So anyway, let's talk about chamomile. As I was saying, chamomile is great for relaxing muscles, and a lot of people use it in teas for you know, just kind of going to sleep, or, you know, it's a soothing, relaxing herb, very soothing and relaxing. And to that note, it also soothes and relaxes like gastric muscles and things like that. So if you have like colic, a baby who has colic, if you make a, excuse the traffic over here, but if you make a chamomile tea and put it in their bath at night, it could help with colic. It is it's a safe, it's a I can talk. Mild enough herb that it is safe for babies. So absolutely try that. If you have a colicky baby, put before their nightly bath, or in their nightly bath, put some chamomile tea. But people make teas a lot, you know, to relax, soothe, and things like that. It's also good for congestion and like bronchitis type of stuff. If you do a steam, like do a tea, steep a tea, but then you steam, like, you know how you cover your face with the old school way, with a towel and stuff like that. Do a chamomile tea steam, right? That would be good for your congestion. But as I was saying, in regards to, you know, if you have kind of cramps and stuff like that, it's also good for gastro muscles. It soothes those as well. So you can do teas for that. You know, if you've got like cramping and stuff like that, chamomile tea is good for that too. Now, chamomile tea is good for so many different things, or just tea, but chamomile itself, the essential oils, you know, all that stuff. These are just a couple of things that I know of that are good for them. Another thing that I read, that I haven't tried this yet, but you can do a tincture, you can do a tea, you can do even like an encapsulated, you know, dried herb, where you just, you know, take the benefits that way. But one thing that you could do if you do a tincture out of it, I did just read this, it is good for like a eye infection, conjunctivitis, a pink eye. You can, if you make a tincture out of it, and then you dilute the tincture, tincture, did I say that right? With like a compress around your eye, and that could help as well. So it's got a lot of amazing properties. So anyway, I digress. I need to get to harvesting these bad boys before it gets any hotter. So let me do that. Okay, I gotta be careful where I sit because they're all sporadic. So I'm only getting the ones that are open. Like, I'm not getting the babies, like they're barely budding, that barely have leaves on them, or not leaves, petals. I'm only getting the ones that are open. These are nice big ones. And I'm keeping the ones with buds so that they can continue to grow and I can continue to get harvests out of this beautiful, yummy plant. See, these actually in the morning, you can kind of see, hopefully you can see, I don't know exactly where my hands are at, but you can see how the petals are closed. In the morning or at night they close, like this one, and then in the morning they open up for the sun to get all the petals. So your perfect time for chamomile is right when these petals are starting to open, basically. It's not too hot for them to be in the daylight so long. And then they're also not too dew-filled from the morning. They've dried out a little bit. And that actually is the best time for chamomile, in my opinion. In my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion on when to harvest certain things at certain times of day. Some things are different than others. You know? Like I have a shit ton of red clover in the yard. Shit ton of it. I personally don't use it because of my breast cancer battle and, you know, continuing to be healthy from it. Red clover has a hormonal thing to it, so I can't actually use that. But that doesn't mean I don't want to harvest it for other people and other uses. So, and I did just read that the harvesting of the red clover is actually better when it is moist. Moist or, say, dew-filled, like it still has moisture from the morning dew. I did just read that, so, you know, that's a nice little tidbit of information there. So there are certain things that need to be harvested at certain times. Now, this might be a little late to some for the chamomile. This may be a little early to others. But nonetheless, I'm getting out here, and see, that's just it. One of the reasons why I haven't harvested some of this stuff is because I haven't been out here early enough to do so. But realistically, if you really want your stuff, you're going to get your ass up and do it. Or if you have no choice but the time of day, you're just going to do it anyway, right? You're not going to really follow the rules of, oh, I can't harvest it this, so I'm not going to ever do it. Well, you know what? Sometimes we just got to do what we got to do when we got to do it. Because there's no other time, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, for me, it's a lazy thing. I'm a lazy witch. I'm a lazy homesteader. I like my sleep. I like to sleep in. And sometimes I sleep in rather late. And this is what happens when I do. Got any late, I shouldn't say late bloomers, because that's not exactly the term I'm looking for. Late risers, that's the term I'm looking for. How many late risers do we have in the homesteading community? Alright, just a few more big ones here. Now what I do with these, when I take them inside, I will rinse them with a vinegar water solution, just a teeny tiny bit of vinegar. To I do this with everything I bring inside from the yard. Just a tiny bit of vinegar to clean off the insects and the yuck that might have attached to it. And then I set it out. I actually have a salad spinning machine that I put them in to get excess water out. And then I put them, funny enough, I put them in the microwave for 1 minute to jumpstart their drying, because I actually don't have like an herb dryer or anything of that sort. So I do it differently. I found a little bit more, just a couple more here. But I also found, since I started doing that the color of the herbs are a lot more vibrant. So I just I do a very quick microwave for like 1 minute. And then after they microwave for 1 minute, I lay them out and let them dry the rest of the way on a paper towel in a well-aired area. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's go take a seat. I'm going to let the rest of them bloom for the rest. There we are. Okay. My camera work is a little shoddy. I realize that, you guys. I'm working it out. I'm working it out. Okay, well, we did not too shabby for just a little patch of chamomile that we got. Can you even see it? So we're going inside and doing a little rinsey and microwave. Like I said, I microwave for 1 minute. God, I love these. Smell so good. So much chamomile. See, this is, I really, God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have a big, huge patch of chamomile. Look how big that one is. It's so big. Almost as big as my nose. And then, yeah, I dry them on a paper towel after that. So, I'm not even sure if I'm going to dry these ones. I might just make a fresh tea with these because they smell so delicious. I might just make a chamomile mint tea. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go catch some mint. We're going to go catch it because it runs away. Let's go get some mint. A chamomile mint morning tea. A nice relaxing way to start a Saturday morning. Let's see. What do we have over here in the potted garden? Alright, so we have, there's my mint up there. Lots of stuff going on over here. We'll do another update on this soon. Let's get some mint leaves. The mint leaves, actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead. Where's my scissors at? Oh, did I leave them? I left my scissors, so let's just get this one. This one. A couple mints. Let's do one more. One more mint. Yeah, that's good. And of course, something that we always do when we have our fresh herbal teas is we take some stevia. This is stevia, you guys. I've said it before. If you do not have stevia, get some, because this is pure sugar, baby. Stevia, the sweetener, yeah, it comes from stevia, the plant, and stevia is delicious. So this is your sweetener. This is your sweetener. This is your sugar right here. It's going to make it super sweet. So, yeah. Cool. Let's have some tea. Off we go. right, all right, all right. By Jove, I think we've done it. I've done it. I've harvested my chamomile. That's ready. Got up early to do so. That's the fucking accomplishment. I dried what I needed to, and bonus, I made some tea. And it's delicious. Yes, I've already taken a few sips without you. Now, it's Saturday morning, and we enjoy the day. Cheers.